Greetings and thanks for dropping by for the latest edition of Mentor Mike's Market Movie. Today is Monday, June 18th, 2012. And let's get started. We'll crank the data feed up to 50 times normal speed. I'm waiting for the faster stochastic to cross below the slower and to get across on the MACD or something close to it. Alright, that looks a little better. Now, we'll go short. We're trading 33 contracts, by the way, today. Having started with 3 on June 1st. We've been adding a contract for each $1,000 of profit that we earn. And finally stopped out. Okay, looks to me like we're heading for a transitional move, but it's hard to say. This could go a little bit lower still. We've got this sort of subwave here. This looks like it could be 3, 4, 5, and this is 4 of 5, which means it's going to go a little bit further down still. So let's run the data a little bit further. If we get a lower low and we maintain our divergence here, that will confirm that this is wave 5, and then we'll have a real transition. Okay, there it is. Wave 5 can be tricky because it can sometimes be truncated. Alright, now we're heading up. We can see our longer term stochastics clearly have moved in a bullish direction. We've got divergence on the long scale and the short scale on the MACD and on the Stochs. So let's go ahead and get long. Oh, very quickly stopped down, but we did hit the first target. However, let's keep our eyes peeled for another opportunity to get long. Alright, we're breaking to the upside here. We broke this little area of resistance, so let's try it again on the long side. Alright, all three targets. That's what we like to see. That's where the big money is. Okay. We can flip the parabolic. Pick up the pace a little bit here because we've got to ride through a pullback before we can think about entering another trade. Okay, the parabolic's flipped, but MACD's still pretty down. Long-term stochastic's pretty down. Short-term stochastic on the 13 minutes pretty down. So we want to get this kind of bottoming out, turning up. We want to be closer to a cross on the MACD. And of course, if we're turning up on the 3-minute, we'll be seeing the 13-minute faster stochastic turning up as well. So that's what we're looking for. Okay, the faster stochastic on the 3-minute is above the slower, but not to a sufficient degree to get the MACD on board. And now it's back below it again. Okay. Now, notice we've had the MACD crossover. It dipped down a little bit. Now it's ready to cross again. And we had the same thing on the stochastic. Longer term, the 13 minutes looking pretty bullish. So let's go ahead and get long here. Let's pick up the pace a little there. Well, the stop is in profit territory at least. Nope, stopped out. Didn't hit that last target though. All right, let's check things out here. We've got a cross on the MACD, both Stokes. A little bit of a bend on the long term, but not much. I'm betting that this is probably wave 4. Well, it's one of two things. It's either A, B, C, and we're going to sell off again, in which case, no problem. Or it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's going to be 5. But 4 tends to be the more complex of the two corrective waves. Not always, but I would say the majority of the time. And so there's a really good chance that the price is going to get at least down to the red moving average. And that's going to be far enough to hit the first target. So let's go ahead and short this sucker. Okay, stopped out. And parabolic has been flipped. Okay, now let's watch for a little curvature on the stochastic, because if this is wave 4, there needs to be a wave 5. Okay, and there it is. We got this thing curving up, this thing curving up, both of them actually, and we got the longer term fast stochastic curving, and we've already got this sucker spiking up here and hitting the upper Donchian channel. So we would have caught that a little sooner if we hadn't been running at 50 times normal speed. But in any event, let's go ahead and now get long. I think that's it. We ran out of time. Okay, well, we're at 0 here, so we got to close this, and hopefully, there we go. We'll get our final score. $8,150. And how many trades did it take us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-0 for 81.50. Well, we're cooking. Come back and see us again next time.